Hi, good Saturday afternoon to you. Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. Hi, y'all. Hope everything's going good with you. So it's Saturday, and Fuzzy was supposed to have Saturday and Sunday off. Didn't work that way. I was going out to eat Mexican with Agent 00 Devin, and made the mistake of calling the boss back from a missed call this morning. That one's my fault, but I can't not call. Know what I mean? So anyway, I picked the phone up, and she said, "We got a problem. I'll call you back when I get out of the store." So I'm sitting there thinking, are we losing the account? Something blew up at the plant. Something fell down at the plant. Someone let someone in the plant that shouldn't have been in the plant. All these things going through my head. So she calls me back. No, someone just called out for tonight, so we're trying to cover the shift, and nobody ever answers their phone on the weekend except dummy here. Anyway, so I was able to get a little more sleep, and I did sleep in the next hour or so or three early this morning. So we'll make it through tonight, right? Yep, we will. Okay, so on to today's shave. One of the members over at Shave Den is also one of our favorite members over at Toast, and he had a sale going on. Appreciate you, Herm. And I bought some Razo, which I already know is a good soap. I've got 3 or 4 of them here. I think I got 3. Italian shaving soap, Tuscan OUD. O-U-D? Now, I realize I'm probably saying that wrong, and everybody that really knows how to pronounce it is probably laughing at me. Everybody but ordinary shaver, because he don't know no more than I do. That's alright though, so that's what we're calling it. I understand that that's a really in-demand fragrance with the perfumers and that kind of stuff, and it's got a very pleasant scent to it. I don't describe scents very well, so I'm not going to try, but it is a very pleasant scent, and I'm looking forward because I know how good Razo soaps are. We're going to use Aqua Velva Musk behind it, because I hadn't used Aqua Velva Musk in a while. We're going to use the Ever Ready 650 PB, which was originally the 650 Pure Badger, that I reknotted into a finest, cheap Chinese badger here a while back that turned out to be a really, really nice knot. I need to order some more of those. I've got a couple handles that still need knots, and I still haven't got around to ordering knots for them, and just kind of deal with me on that one. Bear with me. We'll get it done. I promise. It's going to be beautiful, though. I'm looking at a Frank Shaving flat top badger that just looks cool. No other way to put it. Just looks cool. And we're going to put that in one of the handles, I think. I think that's made up my mind. That's what I'm going to get for it. And today's razor, the star of the show, is going to be a 1900-ish Superior safety razor. Beautiful little Superior. It's got the handle that's got the little bumps on it. Round handle. It's got the stropping attachment to it when I need it. And I've got a street blade or CVS blade, whichever one it is, been sitting up here. And you'll notice it's got a spot on it, but it does not extend down into the bevel. Should be fine. Things happen. But anyway, that's my little Superior. I realized I hadn't shaved with it for a while, but it's a ladder catcher, and these ladder catchers are just awesome no matter how you look at it. So, wipe our face off again since we've been here yapping. Here we are 4 minutes in, and we ain't even got lather made. What's up with me? Tell you, I'm dragging a little bit, and that happens sometimes, but we'll get her done. There's still a line from the cable guy. Get her done. I'm not trying for a trademark infringement in here. But anyway, so this has the appearance like the, I think it's tobacco number 2 that I have. Razo. It's somewhere around here. Same color on the soap base here, so I'm expecting it to be much the same soap. So we'll get some loaded up here. It's got a wonderful scent to it. It really does. I don't even know what it reminds me of, but it's really nice. Scent has absolutely nothing to do with performance. This is a true statement. But we'll see how the soap performs itself. As I said, I have high expectations. Alright. Here we go. Excuse me. Can't breathe and swallow at the same time, in case y'all didn't know that. Oh yeah, like it's doing great. We'll put a little more water in with it by just dipping the tips of the brushes in the old sink here. Because unlike some people with no names mentioned, my sink works. Not gonna mention any names on that one. Alright. So, when I shave a lot of times, most of the times, I use circular motions with the brush. And there has been some talk lately, especially of horse brushes, the brush is tangling from pressing too hard. If you look at there, I can even press hard. And the brush is tangling from that. Personally, speaking of horses, I think it's horse wash. Really, I do. I've never had a brush tangle. I've used a lot of brushes. I probably got 30 brushes just within, reach right now. I've got horse brushes, badger brushes, boar brushes, synthetic brushes, and I've never had a brush tangle. But there are certain manufacturer that says that their brushes will tangle if you use too rough, and they recommend painting motions instead of circular motions. I don't get it. Never had it happen. You ever had a brush tangle? Let's hear in the comments. Now, if you're that one person that bad things always happen to, when everybody says, nope, never happens, nope, never happens, you're the only one that says, well, you know, that kind of happened. I don't want to hear from you. Don't be that person. There's always that one person in the crowd. I don't know if y'all have noticed or not. Anything you've done, they've done bigger, better, faster. And anything that's never happened to anybody else that's impossible to happen, happened to them once. You ever had people around you like that? Yes, indeed. There's always that person. Kind of like the people that see Bigfoot. There's people that say they see Bigfoot. Alright. They even got a TV show. A reality show of people hunting Bigfoot. Now the worst part of that, it's bad enough that somebody decided, hey, let's make a TV show about people hunting for Bigfoot. That in itself is bad enough. But you want to know the worst part? As I get me another sip of Cafe Bustelo. The worst part is people watch that show. That's, to me, is the worst part. Because, one person saying, hey, let's make a show, that's one thing, that's one part. But for people to watch it so that it stays on the air, that's sad. That's what that is. Anyway, drinking coffee out of my injury-free cup that says nothing we do is worth getting hurt for. That's a philosophy we have at the plants. It's definitely a philosophy I have had for years. And I don't see getting hurt for things. But we are using the brush scuttle today, so we got a nice warm round of lather here. Another reason for talking a little bit. So the lather has time to warm up. It's a little dry, so let's put a little water in, just touch the tip of the brushes. This soap seems to like a little more water than I remember. That's okay, that's not a problem. One thing is I may have loaded the brush a little heavier than I did. And that's okay too, that's not a problem. Alright, so there I think we got everything mixed up about right. Nice and slick. You can still see the old scar on the face there. I was fighting an alligator off a bus full of nuns. And its tail came around. And no, that's not really what happened. Not really what happened, but it's made a good story over the years. Alright. Get a little across the thing going. These lather catchers are just awesome. We'll come down the old chin line under here at a nice angle. Making nice short strokes. I don't know. I've just never been a huge fan. Or I don't remember being a fan. Let's put it that way. I'm not going to say I never was a fan because I don't sometimes remember what I had for breakfast last week. But I don't remember being a fan of long razor strokes. And I know I'm not a fan now. I will share one piece of advice though, as I do occasionally. If you're shaving with a Schick E2, one of the more aggressive earlier models, and you're shaving around your goatee and you're getting your across the grain licks in, do not do an up and down sideways move of the head. Somehow or the other I was shaving, I guess it was yesterday maybe, day before yesterday now, I don't know. One day I was shaving. And I did a little sideways thing with the blade while I was sitting there not paying attention. And I felt it start to bite. And that's another important thing to remember. If you feel a razor start to bite, stop. Especially open blade shaving. Shavettes, especially, you'll feel them when they start to bite some. But so I was able with my cat-like reflexes, yeah, cat-like reflexes, that's a good one, keep from getting cut, but I felt it. So be sure, you keep paying attention. Even guys that have been doing this a while will make mistakes every once in a while. And that was fixing to be one. So, there you go. Another little helpful hint from Uncle Fuzzy. Your favorite shave uncle. Let's break out a little witch hazel. Here we go. Alright, so tangling brushes is kind of the thing of the day. So if you're making a really expensive shave brush, why would you go and tell people they need to be more careful with your really expensive model than what other people are with cheaper models? It's nicer, it's more expensive, so you got to be more careful with it, because if not, it's going to tear up. Didn't think that was exactly the reason for buying expensive stuff. I thought you bought expensive stuff because it was harder to tear up. I don't know. Apparently I'm wrong. I've never had a brush tangle. But that discussion comes up every now and again on forums, especially for some reason with horsehair brushes. I trim up around the goatee just a little bit. I took a couple of swings at it, but I ain't got it good enough. That's the one good thing I say it again. There's one good thing about using the witch hazel for the cleanup pass is you can feel if you got a little more stubble to clean up. If you're just using another ladder pass on the cleanup, you really can't feel to see. Now some people I know take what lather's left in the brush and they put it on their fingers and they rub it in on their face and then you can feel. Now, I agree with you. That would probably be a good thing to do. I don't see any problems in that, but just using the witch hazel does a good job at it and you can feel it. So there we go. There's our first shave with Razo Tuscan OUD. I don't know that's how I'm saying it. I could be wrong. I'll agree. And again, it's Razo. It's a good soap. I enjoyed it. It's got a good feel to it, good shade to it, good scent to it. It's definitely, without a doubt, like every other one of the Razo I've used, a keeper. I'm not going to throw any of them out. Heck, I didn't throw Margie's out. Or cheaper than that, I didn't throw Scoutmaster out. If you've never tried lathering Scoutmaster, you need an adventure and pick up some Scoutmaster soap and try to lather that stuff. I can do it. I get a shave out of it, but it's a challenge. Alright, so that's what we've done today. Went and got us a good little shave there. That's going to be a good on a night work. Hopefully it's not a rainy night work. It rained some yesterday afternoon, so the storms blew up, but I think that's all past now. So here's hoping. We'll see y'all next time. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Let's hear about your brush tangling experiences. And like I said, if you're that one person that something always happens to you that never happened to anybody else, I don't want to hear it. Thank you. All right, y'all have a good one. And remember, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, happy shaves to you.